Hello friends, welcome to my Martinic TG100 Reverb review. So a couple days ago, Martin reached out to me by email and said, hey, I've got this new product coming out. Here's an NFR. Maybe you could check it out and make a video if you think it's cool. And so I did. I checked it out and I do think it's cool. So I'm going to talk about it a bit and show some sound examples and sort of go from there. So just first of all, I just wanted to show you the website. So this is it, martinic.com, and there's a bunch of cool products. I've definitely seen their logo before, but I haven't actually tried any of these other products. So now I'm curious because I love new plugins and expanding my creative palette. So the TG100 was a Yamaha product in the 90s, and it was actually like a MIDI module that was like a tone generator, and it had drum sounds and like keyboard sounds and all that kind of stuff. But apparently, I never actually used it. People liked the reverb that was built into it just because it was a really nice digital reverb algorithm that Yamaha had created. So what they've done is just modeled the reverb only. This is what it looks like in terms of what the original thing is. And so when we look at the modeled version, it's got the same kind of vibe. And I like that it is super simple, and I think that's probably going to be the theme of my overview, is just that you know, I'm so used to a lot of different plugins, especially reverbs. You open them and they have so many different parameters, and you can get lost in like tweaking and trying to like create a sound or whatever. But this is like, if we look at the settings, which is basically the same stuff that's on the front panel, but a little easier to sort of get at with the knobs. You've got like an input, which is they call send, and then the reverb type. There's only, I think, like 8, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And then the time of the reverb, which is like the decay, and the level, and then you've got like a dry wet sort of mix. So yeah, let's just check it out on a Rhodes to start with. So one quick little story. So when I first installed it, I put it on, you know, I opened Logic and I opened a track, and then I looked in my list here in the audio units, and it wasn't there. And it was like, okay, maybe I didn't install it correctly. So I rebooted Logic, it wasn't there. I rebooted my computer, it wasn't there. And then I was like, wait a minute, maybe because it's a stereo reverb, they just don't have like a mono to stereo, and it may only show up as stereo, and that is the case. So make sure that whatever you put it on is either a stereo bus or a stereo track, because that's where it's actually going to show. So yeah, let's just quickly hear some of this Rhodes without any reverb, and then I'll turn it on. So right away, what I noticed and what sort of made me excited about this is that, like, it's digital reverb, but it sounds really like smooth, and it doesn't have any sort of metallic sort of sound in terms of like what I've expected from, you know, basic sort of reverbs, and especially stuff from the 90s. This reminds me a bit of, I used to have an Alesis Nanoverb with my like mini disc 4-track. It was like a little a third rack or something. It was very small, and also had very simple controls, and there's just something really cool about these old kind of reverbs. Let's see. So we're on Hall 1. Room 1. Room 2. There's a plate. another plate, a little darker maybe. This is delay 1. And delay 2. I really like delay 2, it's very subtle. So let's try something else here, for example. This is just another sort of synth patch, and let's see how it reacts. Bypass. Add some like nice stereo width and depth and that kind of thing. Okay, let's try that delay and see what it does. Yeah, if you use it very subtly, like it's where you don't notice the reverb so much, it's not sort of upfront and overwhelming, but it just adds some nice depth that wouldn't be there otherwise. Oh, I think you know what I did is I put it on a bus too, so let's try it with the guitars. So this is on my like main reverb bus. So room now. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Hall 1 and let's just want to try it on some lead guitar here. So the guitar already has like a spring reverb on it, so we're just like putting reverb on reverb, but you know, it's okay sometimes, it can work. Yeah, nice decay. Okay, so let's try it on a vocal.
Been through my whole life with no wife, and I was lonely. Yeah, I was lonely as I lay you down. I fall.
What about a plate?
It's the same sweet sound I know.
Is there more? It's coming.
You left a trail that was for me to find.
I'm just going to add the harmonies too.
You are so damn fine that the whole time I'm feeling humble. I'm feeling humble as I lay you down. I fall.
Here's the delay.
It's the same sweet sound I know.
Interesting. Back to the main hall.
I will stay with you if you want me to. We will never fight. I will be your knight, and our love will grow strong.
So one thing that I would definitely recommend is considering putting an EQ after it, because that's the thing that often is beneficial when you're mixing. Because of the fact that this is so limited and it doesn't have any EQ, cut or any like high or low cut or any of that. It's sometimes better to cut a bit of the lows out of the reverb, and you can do that by just putting an EQ after it on the bus, for example. Yeah, my overall sort of feeling on this is like, it's just really cool and different to have something so simple in a world where everything is seemingly so complicated and has so many different like features and parameters that they give you now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.